Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I will be your host, Thrones, bringing you another role-playing build known as the Welkynar, the Gryphon Rider. Yeah, let's go with Gryphon Rider, yeah. Gryphon Rider. Welcome to Gryphon Rider. My builds in a nutshell are role-playing builds made for casual content, for casual questing around and normal content. It is not made for meta, it is not made for min-maxing, it's not made for soloing veteran trials. It's made just for pure fun purposes. They can be viable actually in dungeons and some non-DLC veteran dungeons. However, the main point is just picking a certain theme from the game and just warping around to make it work and a little bit more fitting inside the Elder Scrolls universe. We're gonna go, this build is actually inspired by the Welkynars from Cloudrest in Somerset. And the reason why I made it is because I forgot that I owned this bird mount, and when I just looked at it for like half an hour, maybe an hour, I just stared at the mount. I was like, huh, I could make a Gryphon ride out of this. Anyway, so for the character, we went with a high elf because we're talking about Somerset, and Gryphon riders in Somerset are, well, high elves. And we went with the Templar. The reason why I went with the Templar is because of the mount, which is a little bit more on the quote-unquote holy side, so yeah. But you can always do a middle finger to RK and just rock a, I don't know, Necromancer or a Nightblade or whatever you want. But for me, I went with a High Elf Templar because of the color of my mount. If you have the other one, maybe you can go with that's a little bit black and he's from the Dagon Plains. You can go with Dragonite, I guess, or something similar. Yeah, we went with full stamina, and forgot again to the Munda Stone, but the Thief Stone is definitely the best in slots. For the skills, Beam, Healing Beam, when in doubt jabs out, Power of the Light, Solar Barrage, yeeting flames around you, Camouflaged Hunter, and Crescent Sweep. On the back bar we went Ritual of Retribution, Unstable Wall of Fire, Blazing Spear, Restoring Focus, again Camouflaged Hunter for the Major Savagery and Prophecy, and Crescent Sweep once again on both bars. Do I have alternatives for skills? Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can always go with more weapon skills, you know, like these. If you don't like the new Biting Jabs, you can go with Flurry, Twin Slashes, Blade Cloak, and Hidden Blade for the major, you know, Brutality and Sorcery. For the back bar, since we're at Destruction stuff, you can stick with this one. Spear one, I kind of should stay. These are a little bit, you know, both useful and everything. For the gear, I have a alternative for the second set. However, let us begin with the monster set, Cargaeda. On dealing damage with a heavy attack, you create a 6-meter whirlwind that moves slowly forward for 8 seconds, growing by 3 meters every 3 seconds. Enemies within that whirlwind take shock and physical damage every second. Allies within the whirlwind reduce their magicka and stamina costs by 10%, and it can only activate every 20 seconds, so yeah. But it's still fun to see. Let us preview it immediately, because why not? Where's that one? Yeah, my mount speed isn't the maximum, but you know. Basically, heavy attack, and here we go. That's the whirlwind. Very, very windy. Very windy. Very windy. For the second set, we went with the Reliquin from the Trial Cloudrest. The reason for the Reliquin is, well, I mean, it's strong, but mostly because of the wind effect it has. You can see it how it looks. That's it. The wind effect. And the third set, as you saw, was basically Gryphon Reprisal. This one's from the same dungeon as the monster set, which is the Coral. I don't know the name, I forgot, sorry. Pardon, give me a second, please, thank you very much. Coral. Is it this one? Lost Depths? No, it's not the Lost Depths, it's the pirate one. Coral. Yes, yeah, it's from Ascending Tide. Yeah, Coral Irie. Coral Irie. Yeah. Basically, what it does when you deal critical damage, you or an ally can activate the Gryphon's reprisal on the enemy within the next 8 seconds, causing a small Gryphon to fly by and deal X amount of bleed damage over 10 seconds, which is quite a bit actually, the amount of bleed damage, to enemies within 5 meters. So it's not only single target, it's technically AoE. Even though the range is only 5 meters, it's still, you know, AoE. And it can only activate every, you know, 20 seconds, so it's not best in slot, but it's fun to have eating Gryphons. If you don't want to farm Reliquant, if you don't like trials, you can always go with Gryphon's Ferocity, which is basically an overland set you can buy for cheap in Guild Traders. You can farm in Somerset. After dealing direct damage, you gain Minor Force and Minor Expedition for 10 seconds, increasing your critical damage and movement speed by 15%. Basically, while it's active, it gives you a little bit of a glow, a little bit more golden glow on your hands and on your feet. Really fun and nice to see. But yeah, that would be it for the gear. For the CP, speed, potions, food, mount speed, because we are riding. We can always also go with more war mount on this one, but you know, I'm too lazy. Raffle Strikes, Fighting Finesse, Thaumaturge on this one. Yes, I want a little bit more damage over time, but you know, yeah, that limb would be better. That limb is definitely better. And Master at Arms, because direct damage. For the red tree, we went with maximum health, armor, stamina per kill, and more movement speed, because we are fast. We are fast. For the fashion, you can already guess, we went full Welkynar. For the dice, I went with the Aelid gold for the metallic pieces, Julianos white for all the white you can see, and a little bit of antique brass for the brown. Well, it's not brown, but you know, gray brownish pieces. For the weapons, also Welkynar. However, I slapped in transluminal on the handle part metallics, and on the staff also we have this part that's also transluminal. It's still the same gold, but on some angles it becomes a slightly purple. It's beautiful to see. And yeah, no alternatives for the fashion, unless you wanna combine the whole theme with another theme, but that's up to you, not up to me, because it is a fun build to play as. I believe it's fun. It's a Gryphon rider. Come on. So many players already have the mount, but don't use it. Anyways, yeah, that would be it. Thank you for watching, boys, and oh yeah, you can technically go with the sorcerer just because of the monster set, and go with the more stormy, but you know, that would kind of ruin it. You can also, I forgot to add the detail that you can slap on the skin Zmaja's Shadow if you want to go edgelord on this one. But I would also recommend that you slot on the mythic from... I think I got rid... Yeah, I got rid of it, never mind. You can slot on the Strangles mythic, the hands from the Slowed, and you can also go with the Slowed... set from that is crafted, I think, on Artaeum. Yeah, it's here. It's basically here. It yeets a shadow ball on the enemy, and you can go with the sorcerer in that case with playing a Gryphon one. But yeah, I wanna be a clean Gryphon rider with no twists, no edgy backstories, nothing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you around. Bye bye.